Hi everybody, it's Deirdre here from Starwise Clairvoyant Astrology. Just popping in today because today Mercury, the planet of communication and action and movement, is forming a conjunction with Chiron and Aries. So when two planets conjunct one another, it means that they move very, very close to one another, which means, of course, that their energies influence each other in some way, and usually in a very positive way. They're sort of expanding on each other, helping each other to grow and be more positive usually. Yes, it always depends on which planets they are and which signs of the zodiac we're talking about, but usually when they move this closely together, that they're forming something that can help us move forward, like give us an extra push, an extra bit of information, an extra bit of encouragement to get going and get things done. So while at the beginning of this conjunction, which is going to last for around 4 weeks, Mercury is retrograde. So, as we know, when Mercury is retrograde, it's all about going within, reassessing things, re-looking at things, revisiting things, all of that sort of re-energy. And Chiron is the wounded healer. And so Chiron is at the moment in Aries, of course. So the big wound that we're all dealing with, or we're all working through at this time, is the wound of wounds relating to our lack of self-belief or challenges in what we think of ourselves. So we're all sort of being challenged to sort of believe a bit more in ourselves. And that's the one of the thing that I've noticed, especially since the eclipse last week in Aries, was that there's been this sort of shift where people are suddenly aware and more able to put themselves first, to look at what they want, to push their own ideas, to push their own ventures, to actually put themselves first, which is the most important thing we all have to learn how to do. So there really has been this very positive shift with people and with the collective, where it's okay, and you're sort of knowing and feeling it's okay to put yourself first. And so while we have this conjunction between Mercury and Chiron, what it's going to do is give us an opportunity to really revisit those old wounds that Chiron is carrying. And those are the wounds of not believing in yourself, not believing you can be your own person, stand on your own 2 feet, or not believing you can lead others and be an expert in your field. So while we have Mercury in retrograde, we get an opportunity to go a lot more deeply into these wounds, into what these beliefs or these hurts are that are sort of determining your life or challenging your life and not allowing you to be who you want to be, or holding you back like a bit of a handbrake in some ways. So this period of 4 weeks will give you a really great opportunity to dive very deeply into what those wounds might be, and to really look at where they come from. What is the original wound? Because so often we get caught up in what happened yesterday or what hurt us last week and think that that's the big thing that needs to be healed, but usually that's just been something that's triggered a very old wound. So you need to go right back to that original core belief or that original wound that started this behavior, or you reacting in such a way when certain things happen. So the other thing with having Mercury there is he can help you to investigate different ways to heal whatever's going on for you. So you might have sort of maybe been in therapy or having some counseling or whatever, trying to work through things, and you sort of plateaued or reached a stage where you're not going any further. So with Mercury here, because Mercury is such an ingenious planet, he can show you, hey, maybe we could try this method, or maybe you could try looking at it this way, or a different perspective, or a different way of helping yourself, or a different way of going about healing that wound can be presented to you at this time. And that would be a great opportunity for you to sort of get out of where you might be, like I said, have plateaued or become a bit stuck for a while, because you've only, you've healed some of what's going on, but you can't quite work out how to take the next step or to heal the rest. So, and that's usually because you need to take a different sort of tangent or a different direction to get to that wound, rather than the old one that you've been using up to date. So don't, and the other thing with Mercury is he's the planet of communication. So, one of the things when we've got healing and wounds that need to be healed is it's okay to ask for help. It's actually really good to reach out to people who might have been through the same thing that you've been through, or just who have had some experience or a perspective that can really help you. So, if you are challenged by an old wound, that's something that's come up recently and it's been really triggered or really pushing your buttons, then don't be afraid to ask for help, because there could be somebody very close to you who has the perfect solution or the perfect words that can give you the perspective or the energy that you need to make those changes and to really heal those old wounds. So good luck with this conjunction. I think it'll be a really good one for all of us to really, really help ourselves to heal ourselves, and then to move on with healing whatever else needs to be healed in this world. So thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.